Consistency, endurance, and positivity. These are the three main components when it comes to self-discipline, either in your personal life or in your career as an entrepreneur. Hi happy people, Helen from youmeandhappiness.com. Let's get right to it. Today I will be giving you 10 factors that I have selected that I believe is important when you think about self-discipline in your life. And the first thing I'm going to mention again are these three main components: consistency, endurance, and positivity. And to illustrate my point, I'm going to tell you 3 stories. First story is about my upbringing. I was raised on a farm, and my dad got up every single day, 5 a.m. My dad got up and he ran out and he worked. And my mom and my dad built that whole farm, that business, from nothing. Like, they couldn't even afford a bed, and they were sleeping on a mattress when they started out, when they just got married. And my dad built that farm up to a wonderful business, but he put in the work. And today they're retired by the ocean. My dad sold the farm for the price that he wanted. A couple of years ago, he was able to keep a part of the land, where he then built another house, which is now their weekend getaway. But it didn't come from nothing. It was consistent effort, endurance, and staying positive, loving what he does. Second story, if you think about me starting to ride a bicycle, just to give you a little image in your mind, when I learned to ride a bicycle, it wasn't for a girl, it was for a boy. So just use your imagination, because I kept going on this bike. It was also too big for me, and I just remember really getting hurt on this bike. But I kept going because I wanted to ride my bike. Didn't come the first time. You have to keep on doing the same thing. So on the farm we had a go-kart. It was quite a lot of fun. And we would go down a hill, and this thing would go really fast. And you would have to go in a gate and then around the barn. You know how many times we crashed? And then you have to go all the way up the hill again with this thing, which is heavy. But again, consistency, endurance, and positivity, having fun with what you're doing, staying positive. So this is the first thing I want to mention. Second thing is the 3 sub-components. Before I get to that, let's look at what discipline is. Discipline is when you persistently, patiently persevere over time to reach your goal. Patiently, persistently persevere over time to reach your goal. An easy way to remember this is just the 3 P's: patience, perseverance, and persistence over time. Okay, then the 3 subcomponents: knowledge, energy, and skill. When it comes to discipline and you want to reach your goal, you need to have the knowledge. That means you need to consistently be getting that knowledge. Be it you study, that's on the outside. I focus more on the inside with my program, You, Me and Happiness, Unlocking Happiness Code. It's more for me on the inside because we've got this knowledge inside of us. And this is something you need to go and access every single day. You can do this through meditation. I've got other techniques. But as long as you understand that this knowledge, you have to have discipline with this as well. You have to be consistent with this if you want to reach your goal. Second thing is energy. If you do not have energy to invest in what you are doing and being disciplined at it, being consistent at this, then it's going to be very difficult for you to reach your goal. And you have to consider things like your health. Health is wealth. And you have to look at all these things when it comes to your energy. How can you preserve your energy? How can you increase your energy? Third thing is skill. You have to gain the skill. And this doesn't come overnight as well. You have to practice makes perfect. This is something you have to keep going at. Every day you have to practice doing the same thing over and over and over. I just heard Dan Locke said the other day, he was talking about him making videos and saying he loves it, being on the video, talking to people, but what he doesn't like is like all the technical things behind it, getting the camera out, like doing all of this, but he does it. He had to do it to get that skill. It comes as part of the process. So those are the three things: knowledge, energy, and skill, the three subcomponents. Then you're gonna have to sacrifice some things if you want to go forward in life. And I don't really see it as sacrifice, because you're so invested in what you're doing, you're so invested in your dream or your goal. But there's some things that you're gonna have to give up. I'll give you, for example, I used to love going out. I'm a social butterfly. But I remember there were, like, for example, New Year's, I was in Cannes, south of France, my friends were inviting me out for a good night, and I said no. I meditated, I was meditating, going into New Year, doing meditation, and then I had so much energy, I think I was working for 2 hours into the night, getting some things done, next morning feeling great. Another thing, love my lamb chop. I gave it up. I wasn't feeling good. Health is wealth. And I had to give up. I gave up meat, and I feel better now, and I have more energy, and it was just a journey that I was going. Then I was addicted to MasterChef Australia, watching MasterChef Australia. It's my favorite series in the whole wide world. But I gave it up because it took a lot of time. All those hours I was watching MasterChef Australia. And then, of course, the cooking that comes after it, I gave it up. I still love MasterChef Australia, but I gave that up. And now I invest that time working on my goals. And then, believe it or not, I used to love smoking cigars. But do you have any idea how long it takes to smoke a cigar? I will be smoking a lot of cigars. It takes up to 45 minutes or longer to smoke a cigar. Sitting in the Caribbean, pondering life, smoking my cigars everywhere I go. I gave it up because, first of all, again, health is wealth. Happy people, look after your health. I had to give that up. And these are superficial things. Then on a deeper level, you've got your limiting beliefs. You have to give that up, and that takes a lot of work, takes a lot of effort. You have to go and identify those limiting beliefs and then work at it every single day. Reprogram your mind and put new programs. Identify the limiting programs, and then you install new programs. Number 4 is stop being lazy. Take some action. Nowadays I see everybody wants the quick fix. There is no quick fix. You have to put in the blood, the sweat, and the tears. There is no quick fix. And think about the Chinese bamboo tree. I suggest you get yourself a Chinese bamboo tree and make it your friend. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow before it starts showing. And then when it starts showing, 6 weeks, and then it grows up to 90 feet tall. Then the 5th thing is you need to learn to say no. No to things that is not benefiting you, no to people that isn't benefiting you, and also no to yourself. Because you know how you are, oh, I don't feel like it now, or making up all these excuses in your mind. You need to learn to say no to yourself when you get in those moments. Then the 6th factor when it comes to self-discipline is stop thinking about what other people are doing around you. Stop looking at what other people are doing around you. It's none of your business. And what this does, it's distracting you. It's just distraction, because you're looking at what this person is doing, looking at that person, am I doing good enough? It's just a distraction. And the other thing is you judge them, and that energy of judging is not good for you. It's not good for your growth. It's not good for you. It's not a good vibration that you send out in the universe. You judge other people, and you also judge yourself, because now you're thinking you're not good enough and all this nonsense. And then it also causes procrastination. So go on Instagram, you go like check what other people are doing. So now you're procrastinating. You could have already like done some stuff, but you're going to look at what other people are doing. None of your business. And I want to give you an example here as well. If you think about the Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt, he's on the 100-meter, like running the race. Is he like running and like looking around, you know, like, oh no, this guy's in behind me, and like, oh, maybe I should rather run like that. No, he's got his eye on his lane. He's in his lane, he's got his eye on the goal, and he's winning. Okay, so where was I? Number 6. Number 7 is big break. Don't wait for the big break. This whole idea about the big break, you want to get like millions, you want to get the, you know, like Lamborghini, fancy watch, I'm just going to get them. You just focus on your big break. Forget about the big break. Focus on providing value. Focus on your purpose. Focus on what you are here to do on earth. You just gotta like take all this pressure off you. I'm like trust me. If you like just focus on like providing value and like just focusing on like being joyful in the moment, not waiting for the big break, then it's just going to be so much more like an enjoyable journey. And you know, you're going to look back one day and think, oh man, I wish I enjoyed that more. Where now you're thinking, oh my gosh, can I just have my big break? You know, did I just come somebody to discover me, or like, you know, something, or I just get some kind of a, I don't know, winning the lottery ticket. Like, forget all of that big break business. Focus on your purpose and enjoy it. Enjoy every single moment of the journey. I mean, any successful person will tell you this. Like the journey is so beautiful, and nobody really cares. You know, just focus on your stuff. Just focus on your stuff. Then, next thing is, don't overthink everything. Don't think too much. Just stay focused on what you are doing. Okay, nobody really cares. And I think people care. People don't care. You care. You worry too much. You think too much. You overthink. You overanalyze. Just go within yourself and just like, you need to learn how to anchor inside yourself. So don't overthink. And then the next thing is gratitude and appreciation. Every day have gratitude. Every day have appreciation for what you have. Say thank you to whatever you believe in. I call it source. Say thank you, source. Say thank you to your mentors. Be grateful for what you have. And also, hey, you be consistent with this gratitude. Gratitude, I wrote in my book, You Mean Happiness, gratitude is a generator of abundance. You will hear me say this all the time. Never forget this, to live in this constant attitude of gratitude. And then lastly, number 10 is, if you fall flat on your face, get up. See it as inspiration. Like, don't care once again. Nobody is gonna look at you badly it's not failure. See it as inspiration. If you think about when you were a kid and you fell, you were starting to walk, you fell, nobody laughed at you. Maybe they laughed at you. I don't know if they laughed at me, but I can't remember it. You just got up. Today I'm walking. I'm not thinking back like, oh, when I was a kid I was such a failure and I fell 500 times. When I was a kid, what a failure I was. Oh my goodness, you know, some other kid walked before me. Now, I'm walking. The purpose was to start walking. I'm walking right now. And it's all okay. So, when you fall flat on your face, just keep smiling and see it as inspiration and get up and you go on. Go. Until next time, happy people, be happy, be free. Remember, I love you and I believe in you. If you have not checked out the happiness code, go to my website, youmeandhappiness.com. I help entrepreneurs be more, to achieve more. Lock your happiness code, youmeandhappiness.com. Until next time, bye.